Hello and welcome to What's Next Weekly, Premier NX's weekly podcast for forward-thinking leaders who aren't just keeping up with change, they're defining what comes next.
I'm Sophia Grant.
And I'm Alex Reed. Each week, we break down the biggest challenges and opportunities in business growth, digital transformation, and AI, giving you the insights you need to lead with confidence.
Today, we're confronting a challenge that's quietly derailing mid-market strategies across every sector. The plans are sound, the targets are clear, the budgets are approved, yet execution keeps stalling. We're calling it the 2026 execution gap, that growing chasm between strategic intent and actual delivery.
And here's the paradox. It's not a resource problem, it's an agility problem. Your best engineers aren't working on innovation, they're buried in platform upkeep, escalations, and patches. In this episode, we're exploring how the right managed services partnership provides the operational agility mid-market companies need to finally close that gap and turn strategy into momentum.
Let's get started.
So, getting right into this execution gap, when you actually look inside these companies, right, it is not a lack of good ideas.
No, not at all. It's strictly a bandwidth issue.
Right. We're seeing this massive maintenance trap taking over.
Yeah, it's like hiring a Michelin star chef and making them wash dishes.
Exactly. Your top engineers, the people you hired to build the future, are just buried in operational noise.
You have endless patches, user escalations. It just sucks all the oxygen out of the room.
Right. And the old fix for this was always outsourcing.
Oh, yeah, that classic your mess for less model.
Which is actually part of the problem now. Because you hand off the IT headaches to some low-cost vendor, and sure, you save money.
But you create this huge management overhead instead. Your internal team stops building things, and they just start babysitting the vendor to ensure quality.
Right. They're stuck managing contracts instead of driving the strategy.
So we have to flip the script entirely. We want your internal teams acting as forward-deployed strategists.
Building out AI and deep automation, not just pushing CRM updates.
Right. And getting there requires what we call Enlightened architecture. You have to radically split the mandates.
Okay, so what does that split actually look like in practice?
Well, on one side, you have the partner's mandate. That's operational excellence. So the managed services provider handles the backbone.
Proactive monitoring, tiered support, keeping everything running smoothly.
Right. But with real autonomy. The MSP ensures the system runs without friction.
And that clears the deck for the internal team's mandate, which is strategic innovation.
Precisely. You strip away the daily firefighting so your talent focuses entirely on value creation. The MSP becomes a force multiplier.
And that completely shifts how we measure success, too. We stop looking at service outputs.
Right. Nobody cares how many tickets you closed. It's all about business outcomes now.
Like, did that system stability actually reduce customer churn or increase sales velocity?
Exactly. But you can't just jump straight into this. It's a high-risk transition, so you need a really disciplined three-phase approach.
Starting with discovery and alignment, you define success by capacity reclaimed.
Then phase 2 is governance and controlled transition, which is where so many companies stumble.
Because they try to rush it.
Yeah, you need strict protocols to build trust so nothing breaks. And only then do you reach phase 3. Optimization and innovation enablement.
Moving from just delivery to actual velocity.
Right. The partner drives continuous improvement, and you track the ultimate 2026 metric, innovation capacity restored.
I love that metric. It asks how many hours of your best talent just got reallocated from fixing printers to running AI pilots.
That is the only ROI that really matters in this landscape. And before we close out, here's a final thought for you to explore on your own. If your MSP is strictly keeping the lights on, what dark corners of your business are you leaving unexplored because your team lacks the bandwidth to shine a light on them?
And that brings us to the end of our discussion on closing the 2026 execution gap through operational agility. We hope this gives you a clearer framework for turning your managed services partnership into the engine that finally bridges strategy and delivery.
The insight that really sticks with me is this. Velocity isn't effort, it's architecture. If your team is working harder but not moving faster, the design of your partnership might be the culprit.
If today's episode resonated with you, please subscribe to What's Next Weekly on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss a conversation. Leaving a rating or review helps us connect with more leaders like you.
We'd love to hear your thoughts. Are you seeing the execution gap in your own organization? What's been your biggest barrier to reclaiming innovation capacity? Share with us on LinkedIn by tagging Premier NX and using the hashtag #What'sNextWeekly.
For more insights, show notes, and resources from today's discussion, including the 2026 MSP Execution Readiness Checklist, visit our website at premiernx.com.
A quick note, this podcast episode is based on articles and industry insights and was produced with the support of Google AI services.
Join us next week on What's Next Weekly, Premier NX's weekly podcast, where we'll continue exploring how to turn today's operational challenges into tomorrow's growth opportunities.
Until then, keep building what's next.